Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be the patch notes, breakdown, and discussion for the next Paladins patch and the final patch of 2022, Paladins Dawnforge, or Dawnforged, either one. Now, before I do get into this, if you guys like me doing these types of videos, you want me to continue doing these Paladins patch notes, breakdown videos, and streaming the update shows, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and depending on how this stuff does, if it continues to do well, I'll keep on doing it for you guys. And also, before I get into this, if you guys missed when we were live earlier, we were actually live earlier today with the actual live stream of the update show, actually reacting and pretty much talking about it live with you guys in the chat. So if you guys missed that, that should be on the channel right now. I'll leave a link to that at the end of this video if you guys want to go check it out. Pretty much went out through all the skins, looked at everything on the update show, how it was, and the new map and everything live on the update show. If you guys missed how it looks in game or anything I do talk about, go check that video out. That being said, let's get right into this. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, there is really nothing here. It's a real shame you get into this patch. Like, I understand it's the last patch of the year. It's mainly more of a filler patch. That's mainly what it is. If I was asking, I actually would rather have no patch at the end of the year. If I'm being 100% real with you guys, I would rather them just put a map into the game, and I don't even think we needed anything else, because all the other stuff we're getting with this patch is pretty much irrelevant and doesn't do anything to either add content to the game or make the game any better or any worse. Pretty much it's kind of just filler garbage. I would just ask for a new map. If they wanted to put a new map into the game before the end of the year, that's fine. But everything else they should have just kept out of the game and saved everything else and all the other resources and time, and just put that into the Season 6 update when that launched at the start of 2023. If it makes it that far, I don't know. We might make it that far, but I don't think it'll make it to 2024 the way it's looking. You know, it's also really sad. These logos for the Battle Pass, this logo for the Battle Pass looks cooler than half the skins do this patch. That's really sad. You know it's a bad update when the logo for the fucking Battle Pass looks cooler than the skins do. We got a long video, y'all. Hopefully you guys are in for it. Like I said, I'm not going to be going through much on screen. Mainly just the patch notes. If you guys looked at the patch notes yourself already, feel free to tab out and just listen to me talk in the background. That'd be really cool. Or just go check out the update show. You guys can check that out after this if you guys missed that and all the stuff actually in game and how it looks and stuff. Got a brand new event pass, y'all. Another event pass that I won't be buying, and I'm sure a bunch of other people won't even bother buying. And if they do buy it, the only reason they will buy it is because of their daily login crystals, and not because they're actually spending real money on the game. I don't know. I don't understand why they keep giving us skins. I talked about in the update show too. What is Evil Mojo and what is Hi-Rez's thing and their favoritism towards Tyra? Look at how many fucking skins Tyra has. Why did we need another one? It looks cool, don't get me wrong. It's a cool skin, but it's just for the wrong champion. This should have been Shaolin. This would have been a perfect theme for Shaolin. Finally getting a Shaolin skin, and he has not had one in almost 4 years now. I think it's at least been 3 years. The last one he had was during the End Times event. Could have been a perfect theme for Shaolin. Nope, we go and give it to Tyra for whatever reason, even though she just got a skin not too long back. And here's another one. Here's another one. I didn't even know who the fuck this was. From this card art on the update show, I was like, who the fuck is this? Is this a new champion, or who is this? Believe it or not, this is wrong. This is our second gender bender skin for this entire year. The other one being for Zin. Ironically, too, the voice pack almost sounds the exact same as the Zin skin. It does not sound much different at all. I don't know why they don't sound much different. If that's lazy or if that's a bug or if it's not supposed to be that way, I don't know. This skin looks awful. Yeah, I really feel bad for Rom. I really do, because this skin looks so bad. Probably one of the worst skins we've gotten the entire year. It sucks. If you guys are wanting to buy this Battle Pass, the only reason I would say if you even want to have an inclination of buying this Battle Pass would be for the Tyra skin, if you like that skin. But apart from that, I would not even touch this event pass. This Battle Pass. Battle Pass, event pass, same fucking thing. Doesn't matter. Again, people shit on Overwatch, but at least with the Overwatch Battle Pass, I pay $10. I may not get any premium currency back, but I don't have these garbage fucking skins. I have a badass cybernetic mythic Genji skin and a Diva skin that looks really, really fucking cool. And a bunch of other cosmetics too that aren't just filler garbage. I don't know. If you guys missed it too, I did a Paladins, like Overwatch Paladins type video, which I'll link at the end of this video. I threw up this past weekend. If you guys missed that out, go check that out as well. It's like a 20-minute video. Took forever to put together, and it kind of didn't really do as well as I thought it was going to. So if you guys did not see that, or if you guys did not get notified that that video went live, go check that out at the end of this video. That'd be really cool. Kind of just talking about Paladins currently, like this entire year, and kind of what Overwatch has been doing. Kind of not really comparing them both, but like the stuff Overwatch is doing and what Paladins is doing, kind of that type of thing. Got some recolors. I don't know why. This is another thing that just makes the battle passes and the event passes for Paladins just seem so fucking lazy. I don't know why we keep getting recolors. Like, why can't you just give us 4 skins? What is stopping them from giving us 4 skins in the event pass? I don't understand. Give us 4 skins. Why do you keep giving us recolors? And this recolor somehow looks worse than the base version of the ROM skin. It somehow looks worse. The only reason you buy this ROM skin, if you want this ROM skin, is for the weapon. Because the weapon looks absolutely badass, but the skin looks like garbage. Like I said, one of the worst skins we've gotten this entire year. And believe me, there were some really bad skins this year. What else we got? We got some avatar sprays. This avatar looks really cool. Looks really, really cool. 3D spray that nobody's going to use. A border. I don't know how many people actually like this border. This reminds me of, if you guys, I don't know, there's a new like indie like horror game that actually got released that's called Scorn. This reminds me of like Scorn, like that new indie horror game. It looks really cool. Believe it or not, as well, like I would actually rather play that game. I would rather give Scorn a try, which I think it's only for PC, unfortunately, which I can't really play. But if it ever comes to console, I'd rather play that than this Paladins patch, if I'm being real with you guys. Trials of the Realm. 300 crystals, event pass levels, boosters. We got a, I'm assuming what they're trying to do with this 7 emote is trying to make it the same as Confused. I think it's Confused Travolta. I know you guys probably know him, the weather guy that like acts confused. I might put him on screen. I don't know if I have time to edit this video. I think I'm just going to end up throwing this video up just because I won't have much time to edit the video, but you guys know who, if you don't even know who it is, just Google Confused Travolta. It's the guy that's in like a black suit that does pretty much the same thing as this. I think that's what they're trying to do with this emote, but it just looks worse. And it's not really funny looking at all. Octavia MVP pose. I don't know why we couldn't have gotten an Octavia skin. Why couldn't you have given us an Octavia skin instead of Tyra? Even Octavia would have been a better choice than Tyra for that skin in the Battle Pass. Class Puppet. We got a bunch of other avatars. This one looks pretty cool. We got a death. Was that a death pose or death stamp or whatever the fuck that is? Animated spray. We got another animated spray. This would be actually a good spray for all the people in my ranked games that refuse to pick a support or never pick a tank and then they just throw my match. Or the ones that go into my ranked game, pick a throw pick, and then leave 2 minutes into the match. That'd be a good spray for them type of people. Here's the main meat and potatoes of this update, y'all. Like I said, there's really nothing with this update. I'm really surprised we don't even have a champion, if I'm being honest with you guys. It's getting to the point where it's not a Paladins patch without a brand new champion. I'm shocked. I know I'm just as shocked as you guys are. Got a brand new map. It took us 3 years, y'all. 3 years for a new map. I'm not really going to talk about it very much. I can't really give my opinions on the map because I haven't played on it. I can only give opinions on the visuals. We talked about it on the update show and the live reactions. If you guys missed that, go check it out. Like I said, I should have a link to that at the end of this video, or it should be live on the channel right now, either one. I don't like my problem is with this is it took us 3 years to get a map. Overwatch 2 gave us a brand new game mode, and they gave us almost half a dozen new maps that all look really, really cool and really good. Apart from maybe one. One of them looks good, but it plays like shit. But the rest of them look really cool, and they're actually fun to play on. It took us 3 years to get this. when we have a bunch of test maps that are in the game that nobody uses and are just sitting there waiting to be used, which we could have got in the meantime, instead of building an entire map from scratch. I don't know. I don't understand. Could have got way more maps, and it shouldn't have took 3 years to finally get a new Siege map, which I'm shocked too, because in the data mine it actually said this map was going to be a TDM map. It did, and that must have been like a spoiler or like some bamboozler like type play on their part, putting that into the data mine. Maybe that was to throw people off. But like, in the data mine it said it was a TDM map. It's actually a Siege map, y'all. I was shocked too. I thought it was going to be a TDM map. Here's the best skin out of the entire patch, y'all. Finally, for a champion that deserves a new skin that has not got a new skin in forever. Draconian... Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Draconian Huntress Ashe. But here's the problem. It's locked behind the bounty store. Again. Really cool skin. Locked behind the bounty store, though. And I actually don't even know if this actually has a voice pack either. It might not even have a voice pack, which I don't remember or not if they actually showed a voice pack for it in the update show. If they did, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I do not think it has an actual like new voice pack, which sucks. If that's the case, it sucks because it should have a brand new voice pack to go along with the skin. Best skin out of the entire update, y'all. It's for Ashe. If you guys were to get one skin out of this entire update, get the one out of the bounty store. Got our first costume skin, which is going to be locked behind a chest and for direct purchase of 800 crystals. All I'm going to say is, Costume's been in this game for less than a month. At least when I'm recording this, almost like about 3.5 weeks actually. Less than a month. She got a brand new skin in one update, and there are characters and champions in this game that haven't had skins in 3 going on 4 years. Pip, Makoa, Sha Lin. There's another huge handful of characters that haven't had skins in forever that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head. And we got a brand new champion put into the game that's in the game less than a month, and they already have a brand new skin. Goes to show you where their priorities are, y'all. Fuck the old champions, they're garbage. Don't even bother putting our time and resources into them. Let's just create a brand new champion and then put all our time into those. Even though they're poorly designed and nobody will play them anyways. And there's no reason for him to even be in the game. Whatever. If you want the skin, that's fine, but I don't know. I'm not buying it. Nobody should be really even buying it either. Speak with your wallet, y'all. If you guys do not like the game right now, you do not like the direction the game's going, speak with your wallet, because that's the only way High-Res will listen. Believe me, I've been sitting here and trying to give him criticism and feedback for, I don't know, years now. And nothing has seemed to do anything, so... I mean, granted, I really don't have much of a voice compared to a lot of the other bigger creators, but come on. We got a rare Casbane skin. Like I'm telling you guys right now, this is the same thing with the Vatu skin. We got Abyssal Vatu. I think they put into the game this live patch, at least when I'm recording this. It's a rare skin. They want 300 crystals for this, when this type of skin should be fucking free. This should be gold. You should be able to buy this type of skin with gold. Why are they charging 300 crystals? I don't know. I can tell you one reason right now. Laziness and maximum profit. There you go. Least amount of effort, maximum profit, maximum money. That's why. We never had these type of skins either, like since these last couple patches. I think this last patch. Now they're making rare skins that should be recolors that you should be able to buy with gold. And they're trying to charge money, real money for them. When they're not even worth real money. Just as like a scam, pretty much. Do not buy these skins. If you guys do not like these skins, do not buy these skins. It is not worth 300 crystals, and if it is, if you really like it for some reason, save up your login crystals and buy it with that. That way you don't have to spend real money. They aren't getting a cent out of you. You're just having to waste your time instead. General updates, a block button. Finally, hallelujah, everybody. Hallelujah. I don't know how many times I could have used this the entire year already, especially with playing ranked. Paladins has an existing block button. It did. At least I didn't know of that because I'm probably a Switch player. It's not on the Switch. But it's not something that's easy to find as a new player. So we've added a block button to the end of match lobby and the friends list and a new block screen where you can block anyone by typing their name. Finally, My only question with this is how many people can we actually block? Is there a limit, or can I just go block the entire player base and like 90% of the people that are still playing? Because nobody seems to know how to play anymore. And if they do, they play like robots. So, I don't know. I think that's a problem with high res, though. I don't think that's a really problem with the players. I think that's more of a problem with the poor balance of the game and high res not giving us anything to care about and get invested into to actually learn the game. I don't know. Really good change, though. I think that out of most of the changes this patch, this might be one of the best changes. It just depends if it has a limit or not. If it's an unlimited block button, you know I'm going to be using that thing every game. Event Pass, gold buy-through. Here's another thing, too, that just makes the Event Pass even more worthless. The Event Pass sucks the way it is. Now, if you want to buy the Event Pass, you can actually buy it, and if you have gold, you can pretty much just go through the entire Event Pass and buy it. So, I'm not going to do the math here, but just take 70,000 gold per tier and multiply that by 24. How much that costs? Probably like a million, 1.5 million if I were to guess. Probably 1.5 million gold. At least for somebody like me that has almost 5 million gold, I could probably buy the event pass and just buy all the levels like 3 times for 3 separate event passes going forward. I don't know. I mean, that's a good thing though, because the game's so bad and the balance with the game's so bad and it lacks content so badly to the point where you can only really play a couple days at a point before you actually start getting bored and just want to put the game down and go back to playing something else anyways. So they're pretty much telling you, hey, you don't have to play the game. You can just pretty much buy all the tiers now with gold. If you really want to and you're a veteran player, you can go back to playing Overwatch. You can come back to the game, play for a day or two if you want, and then just buy the rest of the tiers with gold and never return for another 1 or 2 patches. Which I'm thankful for. Thanks, Hi-Res. Balance. Oh man, where are we going to start now, y'all? What are we going to do now? Let's start with lethality. Lethality, this buff should have been in the game already once they put this in the game. Why are they waiting now to have lethality be 2.5 up to 3.5 seconds and then have your jump height added to that as well? Why it took this long to get this buff to the item, I have no idea. This should have been in the game once this item got put into the game. The same patch. Kill to heal now ignores anti-healing. That's broken. That's going to be incredibly good. Rejuvenate, but they also, this is the same thing too, they now ignores anti-healing, but they never change any of the healing numbers. If I were to guess, in the PTS, somebody's going to bitch and complain, and somebody's going to make a big deal out of it, and they're out of the PTS going into the live game, they're going to nerf the healing numbers for kill to heal now, since it's no longer cauterizable health. It's just a flat heal for the maximum amount. They're probably going to nerf the healing numbers because people are going to bitch and complain. I guarantee you. Mark my words. Rejuvenate. Bonus healing increased from 24 to... They pretty much increased it by 2 to 4% per level. And then they increased the cost. Whatever. I don't even know why they're changing Rejuvenate, because at this point, what the game really needs is the removal of Cauterize entirely. Cauterize makes this game fucking suck. And the more I play Overwatch and I switch back to Paladins, especially now with Overwatch 2, it just goes to show you how bad Cauterize is as like a mechanic, and basing your entire fucking game around it, it really is. The real problem is they're lazy and they don't want to go through and balance all the support champions and everything from the ground up like they should. And they should have done like probably 3 years ago already, just to remove Cauterize, and they want the easy way because it's high res. Going forward, though, I think for Season 6, we need to get rid of Cauterize. I don't know why they're even changing Rejuvenate. Maybe it's like a last-ditch effort to maybe try to change some stuff. I don't know. Maybe like a YOLO-type balance change. I have no idea. If I'm being honest with you guys, at least my opinion on it, I think they should get rid of Cauterize entirely. Get rid of Cauterize. It makes the game feel like shit. Here's the balance changes. Betty La Bamba is getting a damage buff. Oh my gosh. You guys thought she shit damage now, or already, and man, she's gonna shit damage now after this patch. I don't know why they're buffing her damage for whatever reason. What they should be doing is fixing her bugs, but I guess they can't fix her bugs, so they're just gonna compensate with a brainless damage change. Because why not, I guess. Corvus, Shadow Tribunal, increase the healing. Didn't they nerf this card like a couple patches ago? Isn't this just a revert to one of his card nerfs like from 2 or 3 patches ago? That they nerfed for no reason and now they're reverting it? Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what that is. Let me know in the comments down below if that's what that actually is. Fernando now reduces the cooldown of Fireball with Scorch from 7 to 6 seconds, and they increase the damage bonus, whatever. Whatever, if you're playing Scorch Fernando in your games, you're playing double tank, and if you're not, you're throwing. Who cares? I actually think a Fernando bot's better than half the players even playing Fernando nowadays anyways, so better off just let the robot play him. Imani. Here's where we're getting to the balance that just makes no sense and doesn't do anything. I don't understand. You increase the damage on Frostbolt by 10 damage. What is 10 damage going to do? What is 10 damage going to do, and what is that going to change with Imani's Frost stance and make people actually want to play Frostbolt? Nothing. Like, these 2 balance changes, like, you're better off, if you're just going to give this shit to Imani, you're better off just leaving her out of the balance and not even touching her at all. If it's the type of useless garbage they have planned for and, like, the balance they have planned for. These 2 changes don't do anything. They don't do anything. Garbage. Again, they don't either they don't play their own game or they don't know how to fucking balance their own game. Probably a combination of both. Anara. Reduce the bonus healing, but then with Mother's Grace, they now give bonus healing back, so. Off nerf. I don't know if that'll even do anything. I don't even know if... Whatever. I don't even know who's playing Anara and actually enjoys playing Anara at this point, because she's just a walking... Pretty much a walking tank that doesn't do anything apart from sit in one spot the entire game. If anything, I think the buff they should have gave her is they should have gave her like a talent rework to one of her talents, or like some damage buffs or something. I don't know. Let her weapon headshot, like that would be even cooler. Give her some, allow her to play a little bit better. I don't know. Cosme, they're buffing her mobility, which is still going to be garbage, and then they're actually nerfing the Yokai doll. The cone angle is going from 6 down to 2 degrees, and then they're increasing the bonus damage on curse stacks. Again, why is this champion even in the game? And why are these balance changes even being put into the game now? When they had a PTS for 2 months testing Cosme, and they didn't change those, put these balance changes through in the PTS, into the live patch, we're first now getting them. Again, they don't know how to play they don't know how to balance their game, or they don't play their own game. Panessa, Restore. Removed cooldown and refactored the healing from a flat 25% to 6%. Is this a good card? Because I have no idea if it is. I don't know what Restore does. I'm assuming it's a garbage card to begin with. Who cares? Lilith increased the duration of Swarm from 4.5 to 6.5 seconds. And then they increased the cooldown by 1.5 seconds. I don't know how that's even going to do. Like, I have to play that in game before it even does anything. Overall, I think it's a buff. But apart from that, I don't know how much of a buff it actually is. Damba increased the healing from 250 to 350. Simple buff, but at the same time, nobody's really playing Damba for whatever reason, even though he's a really cool champion. Finally got a damage buff to damage Pip, which is really cool. I don't think that really solves any of the major issues with him, but it makes him more playable as like a damage flank hybrid type character, which is the best way to play him. Probably one of the best balance changes out of the entire patch, ironic enough. Ray increased the travel speed of her chain heal from 180 to 270. Cards, Threat and Subject, increase the duration from 2 to 5 seconds, and then Arcane Maelstrom increase it from 0.1 second to 4%. I'm assuming all these cards are already garbage to begin with because I don't even know the names, and then this doesn't do anything either because who cares? That you can increase the travel speed up to fucking 400% as if the healing on her heals do not change, or like anything like that, or like the damage that they nerfed into the ground patches ago does not change and get buffed back to what it was, or if not more, she's still garbage. These don't do anything to make Ray better, and that is the problem with a lot of this balance on this patch. The balance changes don't make any fucking sense, And if they are on here, most of them don't even make the champion better at all. They're just there. If you're going to fucking balance a champion, why don't you make them good and make it substantial to where something actually changes? I don't understand. Apart from that, you're just wasting our time and you're wasting your time. I don't understand why they just don't fucking listen. They never learn. They just never learn. Saris, Spirit Leech is a filler card that gives you ammo while you're healing somebody back. Filler card that got buffed. Good. Solid buff. It doesn't do much, but overall it's a solid buff. Terminus, Power Siphon. Removed aim assist while using this ability. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! He's still broken as fuck, but it's a step in the right direction. I'll take any nerfs to Terminus that we can get, please. Tyra. Why are we buffing Tyra? I mean, granted, this buff doesn't really do much, but still, why are we trying to buff Tyra for no reason? I think she's in a really solid spot to begin with. I don't think she needs any changes at all, as of right now. And then Ying Shatter's getting a decreased cooldown for 4 to 3 seconds. Isn't this something we should have had like 2 patches ago when her Shatter got reworked? Or whenever they reworked it recently, like a patch or 2 ago. Wasn't it originally 3 seconds, and then they put it back to 4 seconds in the PTS? And now they're just putting it back to 3 seconds? Who is the right ones now, y'all? This goes to show you that right there is just like a balance change. It just goes to show, yeah, we fucked up. You guys are right, we fucked up. Let's revert it back to 3 seconds. We fucked up. We shouldn't have listened to us. We should have listened to you guys. Yeah, we fucked up. Believe it or not, this is all the bug fixes. This is it. This is all the bug fixes. Less than a page. Less than like a half a page of bug fixes, and they're only for 1 champion. And here's all the other under investigation stuff. That is it. That is all the fixes we are getting for this game. Oh my gosh. And you wonder why nobody plays this. And you wonder why people are going and flocking and going over to Overwatch 2 and never returning. Or like anything else. Apex Legends Season 15 is on the way here in a week. How many people is this game gonna lose again to Apex Legends for like the millionth time? Like this is it. There's nothing. There's no crashing fixes. There's no texture fixes. There's no server fixes. There's nothing here. There is nothing here apart from a few champion fixes with Costomy, and then 1 under investigation thing. That's it. There is nothing else here, and this is an entire patch, and we got barely anything. And then you wonder why the game never gets fixed, and nothing ever changes. They're busy pumping out garbage skins and then never fixing the game because they just want to make money. Milk the shit till it's dry, and then kill it off like the Realm Royale. I'm guarantee you guys that's what's going to happen. Sad but true, I guess. Let me know what you guys think of this patch in the comments down below. Do you guys like any of the skins? Do you guys care for the balance? Do you guys think this even should be a patch, or we should have just went without a patch and just a map for the rest of this year? If I'm being honest with you guys, I would have rather just took a new map, and like all the other stuff in this patch I would have done without. Like none of the new skins, none of the balance, none of anything else, because nothing else really changed the game at all. Nothing else changes the game. Or even there's not even really enough content to get people invested apart from a new map, which people will play for probably like a week or 2 and then go right back to playing something else if that is what they're trying to do. So it's still not enough content to actually get people invested into playing the game. And that's the huge problem Paladins keeps having with these patches. There's just not enough content to sink our teeth into, let alone make us care for playing the game. That's the real problem we're having, which it's a common theme we've been having the entire year already. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody, and thanks for watching.